I do want to say about both Scorpio and Libra and their very charming energy is that to me, both of these signs very much have a love me or hate me kind of energy. You know, not necessarily that that's how they're rocking it, but everyone either loves them or hates them.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's true. I feel like with Scorpio and Libra, it's either you love to hate them or you hate to love them. Like,
right.
It's really a combo of the two.
Yeah. So many people are jealous of these two signs and want that energy because they are so charming, because they are so charismatic, and know how to get what they want. Like I said, both of these signs know how to freaking tuck the pants right off of you.
Right. And like at the end of the day, we're not saying, oh my god, all Scorpio and Libra placements are amazing. No, there's a dark side to this. There's plenty of them that are assholes and are getting away with it. But you can't take away from the fact that even the assholes, like think about some of the most fucking horrible, famous Libra, Scorpio people, like they have such big fan bases, you know what I mean? And like people are obsessed with them. Like you can't even lie about that. You know it's true.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
Oh, and we be dangerous.
And we be dangerous.
But today, we are extra charming because we're talking about the most charming signs in the zodiac.
Yeah, the most charming, charismatic, like they're gonna make you agree with them. They're gonna be the most popular person in the room.
They gonna make you drop that penny.
No. No, actually.
But actually,
like,
no.
They're the type to make the DMV associate fall in love with them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the hardest grab. They're like the most hard to get.
Yes.
I feel like out of everyone.
Yes. They walk away, DMV people are like, Kiki, and come back anytime.
All of a sudden the lights aren't that ugly blue hue. Someone went in the back and it made it yellow. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're actually going out of their way to make you more comfortable.
Right. They let you take a double picture.
Oh my god. Wait.
They let me do that.
That's happened to me before.
Must be the Libra in us.
That's actually fucking crazy. Because my man's was with me when I was taking my last one. Because he was going to retake his too. And I didn't know she was taking it. And I was looking at him and I was like, look at him. He was like doing something. I'm like, and she's like, honey, I take the picture. Is there someone that you know? I was like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. She's like, okay, well, you were looking over there. We need to take another one. I'm like, I'm sorry. She's like, it's okay. I'm like, wow, this is the nicest.
The nicest, because
ever.
Literally it could have just been you like,
yeah, literally, which was fine. Like, I could have been like,
it's crazy.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into it.
So, Sarah, who is your first sign?
Alright, my first sign is Libra. The Venusian.
Yes.
Sexy.
Yes.
Just, I feel like
the queen and king of charm.
Literally. Libra's the person that would be like, take a walk with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like that energy of like, yeah, I know you said you want this, but like take a walk with me. Let me change your mind. Let's go on a little stroll. Libra has the gift of the gab like no other. This charming Venusian will say all the right things at all the right times. Libra knows exactly how to make you feel at your most comfortable. You know, their non-judgmental attitude helps most people communicate with ease. And I mean, who doesn't say yes when they're feeling the most relaxed? And Libra knows how to make you feel very at ease, very relaxed. And I feel like you're the easiest to manipulate when you are feeling very relaxed.
Yes, and comfortable. Yes, for sure. And can I also say there's something very charming and comforting about someone who knows how to stay cool, calm, collected in a moment of stress, right? Literally. And that's what Libra does. They always keep their cool composure. And I love them because they really do a great job of creating a safe space for people. You know, like the men and the women. Like, they're really pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And I love it too because I feel like Libras, many people don't think Libras are great problem solvers, but they really are. And to me, they are the best problem solvers because they are so charming and kind and are great at connecting people to get things done. Like, why wouldn't you want someone being like, asking you nicely to do something? You know, like they are the perfect problem solvers and they genuinely want to help people and advocate for them. So I feel like it makes it easier for other people to come to them and feel trusting with their energy. Because I feel like that's another thing about being charming. Like, I have to trust you. I have to be comfortable with you, you know?
Absolutely. I'm like, raise your hand if you feel like Libra's not a good problem solver. Because you are literally, I'm sorry.
You just being a hater.
No, you're a mistake. Libra's the best at conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Better than any other sign.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, they're resolving that conflict before you even know about it. Mm-hmm. They try to actually show up making sure everyone's good.
Right.
Because they almost have this sixth sense for people feeling uneasy.
Yeah.
And they almost do that work before anyone even knows that they're not agreeing with each other. Mm-hmm. Which is truly a beautiful, beautiful thing to experience. Mm-hmm. I feel like Libra's social skills also help them connect with anyone from anywhere at any time with any language. Mm-hmm. Like, language is not a barrier.
No. They know the language of love.
Exactly, and of sexiness. When you see Libra doing their thing in a social setting, it's like watching an animal in the wild, you know what I mean? Living their truth.
Yes,
how could you not feel intrigued? Like, how are you doing it? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Nobody really knows how Libra's doing it, but Libra placements.
Yeah.
They just have a way of reading the room, intellectually.
Yes. No, they're incredibly intelligent and they're not like I'm smart. You know, that's the other thing that I love about them. They always meet you at your level. You know, that's another thing about being charming. I love that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree. I feel like they don't meet you at your level. They like to dumb themselves down to get the win. I'm gonna say it. Everyone's like, Libra's an airhead. They're just pretty. Libra is playing you. Libra actually wants you to think that they don't know what's going on.
They don't.
When really they know.
100%
But they don't want you to take them seriously. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's
it's the upper hand thing.
Yeah. Of like, don't even think of me as that competition. I'm not competition.
Part of their
so then you
strategy.
start focusing on someone else, and then here's Libra working the fucking room while you're focusing on someone else.
But you don't even care because
you thought it was someone else. Well, you know. Anyway, don't want to give Libra secrets away too much.
Right.
On to the next. All right. What's your next sign?
Okay, next I picked Gemini, baby. Okay, obviously Gemini being ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. I feel like they are some of the smoothest talkers in the zodiac.
Absolutely.
Like, to me, they know exactly what to say to charm the pants right off of you. They really do. And Geminis to me are really extra charming because they can adapt to any situation. Like, they don't care if you're the janitor or the CEO, like they're kikiing it up with you and making you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really love about Geminis and why I feel like they're charming. Like, they know how to adapt to anyone and make anyone feel comfortable, similar to Libra.
No, I love that you picked Gemini. Gemini would have definitely been one of my choices too, but I didn't pick Gemini, but I'm glad you did, so I can speak on it in the sense that Gemini really, the way they make you laugh, it really is very similar to someone like that you're interested in, you know, on a one night stand, all of a sudden take your pants off. Yeah. Like, it feels very intimate. Like, when someone that you really don't know that much all of a sudden is making you laugh, like, it feels very intimate. Like, I mean, like, real laugh, not like a like, holy shit, I'm fucking losing my mind at how funny you are. And as a Scorpio, I don't want to give my cards away like that. But when you are making me laugh like that, and it's usually a Gemini placement, I am very charmed by you.
Yes.
Like, you have this effect. You have this power over me.
Yeah.
What else can you do? Dance, monkey, dance.
No, but truly,
to me as a Gemini moon.
No, I feel like comedy is something that is very charming to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can ease the situation with laughter or like make me feel comfortable with comedy, like that's something that makes me feel comfortable and I find very attractive. So that's charming and charismatic to me.
And that's charming and dangerous for me.
Yes, right. Because then you're out here working the room and I'm like, literally. Oh my God, you do your thing. And I really feel like Geminis are such fun people to like take to parties and that you could really take places with you.
Okay, so my next sign, I picked Scorpio. Not to, suck my own dick. But I feel like Scorpio's, magnetism is out of this world. We know how magnetic Scorpio is. Just by looking at you and observing you, they'll know how to proceed to get the best results. You know what I mean? Mars, baby. It's a chess game, and I'm coming to win. Yes. Scorpio knows how to intuitively read the room. Remember how I said Libra's really good at intellectually reading the room? Scorpio's really good at intuitively through feelings read the room. They feel your energy, what you're feeling, and we kind of bounce off of that, and they feed off of your emotions. So really, any emotion that you're feeling, we do feed off of it. Not on some energy vampire, well, probably some Scorpio energy vampires. The high vibrational ones really try to uplift that energy and raise that vibration to make you feel comforted and to really just make this energy a joyous energy to be around. And they have a way of making a stranger even feel heard or seen. I feel like Gemini and Libra, both great signs at being charismatic, but it's sometimes a little over the surface, like kiki, haha. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, did you see that? Like Libra's very relatable, but like Scorpio makes you feel heard and seen in a way that is deep, in a way that, oh shit, no one in my family or my best friend
me like this.
Literally has made me feel like this. And Scorpio, like out of nowhere, just comes in and validates
for 2 seconds.
Validates your whole entire existence. And you're like, oh my God. Like, are you a god?
Right. No.
But truly, like I feel like their ability to remain private while doing that, all while reading the room, makes them mysterious and ultimately charming. Like, how are you making me feel heard and seen like this and I don't know anything about you? What is going on?
Right. You know what's really funny to me about Scorpios though, and their very charming nature? I feel like they don't always mean to be this alluring. Like they don't want it for everybody, but everybody is very allured and like magnetized and like want eyes on Scorpio. Yeah. And I make a note of this because I feel like Gemini and Libra, they love that shit. You know what I mean? They're like, yes, look at me. I'm charming. I'm funny. I'm everything you want me to be. Yeah. And Scorpio doesn't necessarily put off that energy, but they do it so like intensely that, like Sarah was just saying, you feel like, oh my God, no one has ever seen me in this way before. That's why I had to pick Scorpio, because it's not like that maybe overtly charming that you think about, but it is so sensual and flirtatious that you cannot ignore this charismatic energy when they decide to put it on you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Because it's... you can't feel like it's really focusing on every part of you that you've wanted to expand in life. Like I feel like Scorpio energy, when you maybe, are around a Scorpio that you enjoy, you feel like it's shining this bright light onto every aspect of yourself that maybe you were trying to hide. And not in like a, ooh, I'm exposing you, in like a, oh my God, like someone sees this part of me that I thought I was really good at hiding. And Scorpio's like, hey, I see that part in you. Ooh, I see it. I see it since the day I've met you. And then they, people feel a little like, oh my God, I feel a little naked.
A little licky.
I like it.
I like it. You want to see more?
Right.
Scorpio's like, maybe.
I don't know. Don't be weird.
Right.
I also feel like Scorpio knows how to validate, like I said, your feelings like no other. And when you feel emotionally validated as a human, you can't help but love and ultimately trust the person you're pouring your heart out to. A lot of us truly just want to feel validated in life. Even if what we're going through isn't always, maybe it's our fault, or maybe whatever it may be. Something as simple as someone else sitting there and be like, hey, what you're going through, I get that. You deserve to feel that way. All these dark emotions and feelings, it's okay to have them, and it's okay to be carrying them around for this long. It's what you went through is hard. And when someone hears that, I feel like they just can't help but want to feel attached to you and want to come back for more, especially if they haven't received it. And Scorpio, because of the pain and, you know, the darkness that we've experienced at a young age, we just have a natural way of being like, so, that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't judge you. People need that.
No, for sure. I really love Scorpio energy because they really know what to say and when to say it and how to make an emotional connection with you, you know? And to me, they really are the master flirters and sometimes can be the master manipulators, but that is still, to me, very charming and charismatic as long as you're not putting it on me, you know? Like, I love to see Scorpios doing their thing, manipulating other people for me in our relationship. That shit beautiful. It's beautiful.
Me, I'm like, I don't know who she's talking about.
Okay, one thing I do want to say about both Scorpio and Libra and their very charming energy is that to me, both of these signs very much have a love me or hate me kind of energy. You know, not necessarily that that's how they're rocking it, but everyone either loves them or hates them.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's true. I feel like with Scorpio and Libra, it's either you love to hate them or you hate to love them. Like,
Right.
It's really a combo of the two.
Yeah, so many people are jealous of these two signs and want that energy because they are so charming, because they are so charismatic, and know how to get what they want. Like I said, both of these signs know how to freaking tuck the pants right off of you.
Right. And like at the end of the day, we're not saying, oh my god, all Scorpio and Libra placements are amazing. No, there's a dark side to this.
Yes.
There's plenty of them that are assholes and are getting away with it. But you can't take away from the fact that even the assholes, like think about some of the most fucking horrible, famous Libra, Scorpio people, like they have such big fan bases, you know what I mean? And like people are obsessed with them. Like you can't even lie about that. You know it's true. So it's like at the end of the way, the energy is enticing, and I hope they're using it for good. And sometimes they're not.
Sometimes they're not.
That's life, baby.
Right.
It's called balance. It's the yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. Okay, finally, I picked Leo as my last sign. I feel like a Leo's warmth feels so damn good that you can't help but gravitate towards that charismatic energy. Like the sun, like you know when the sun is doing its thing on you, you're like, oh, it feels so good out here. It feels so good I could nap. And you're like, how much more vulnerable can you be than when you're sleeping in daylight? Like, you know? That's charming. And I feel like Leo just has this air of strength about them that you can't help but feel supported and protected when you're around their inner circle. It's truly a beautiful thing to experience, and we all know Leos have this confidence and demeanor that makes them the most enticing energy in the room, so much that you feel this pull around them because they exude this warmness that makes you feel confident just by being around them. Like it's this addicted energy. You look at Leo and you're like, you really think you're hot shit. Well, yeah, they do.
And that makes you hot shit.
Literally. You're like, and if you ain't hot shit, but you're around them, you better learn. Because you're going to feel real, you know, insecure if you're around someone that is feeling themselves so much and you don't like yourself. Yeah. Leos are the best at making you feel like the best version of yourself if you aren't there. And if you're not trying to get there, you will probably leave. Because Leo doesn't give up. They're fixed fire. They're not going to give up on you. They're going to make you confident. Like, you know what I mean? So if you stick around, the job will be done.
Facts.
As long as you're not a hater who is so jealous of Leo's warmness and confidence, you will more than likely feed off of their energy. Yes. And not on some like, you know, energy vampire shit. Because Leo got a lot of love and confidence to give. They're very warm people.
Yes, and they have such creative, nurturing, warm energy that there's enough of it to share. They feel like there's enough of it to share and go around. Like, it's nothing to them. And I'm so happy that you picked Leo because to me, they are also one of the most charming and charismatic signs of the zodiac. Like you said, they really know how to make people feel warm. Even in a moment when maybe you don't feel strong, right? They have, like, my Leo man, like, he is so good half Leo, half Virgo man. He's so good at telling me words of affirmations, and I feel like Leos are really, really good at that. They literally breathe life into you, and they make you feel incredibly confident by giving you compliments just like they like to receive compliments.
Absolutely.
And there's something very, very charming about someone who is extremely confident in a room and who knows themselves.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that is always going to be sexy to me. Somebody who knows themselves, somebody who knows that they're hot shit. I'm like, hell yeah, baby. That's hot.
And they're ready to shine no matter what.
They don't care. Want me to get up on stage? Okay.
Literally.
That's hot. That's hot.
It really is. Yeah, like Maya said, I feel like Leo is a definition of there's room at the table. Their abundance mentality makes them quite charming because the ultimate test of confidence is knowing that other people having something doesn't take away from yours.
Amen.
Like, truly, that's what confidence means to me. Like, fuck yeah, I see you doing your thing. You doing your thing doesn't mean I'm not doing mine.
Doesn't take away from my plate.
You being a pretty girl does not mean I'm not pretty. Like, you guys need to understand that. People need to understand that. Them being successful doesn't mean that there's less success for you. This world was made for all of us.
Yeah.
But if you choose to focus on other people's energy instead of looking at what you're working with, you're giving your power away. And, you know, Leo being a fixed fire sign, they know how to pour that passion into their own life. That's how you will feel passionate about life, is if you feel passionate about yourself.
Facts.
So do that shit and learn from Leo how to do that shit. Alright, besties, thank you for kicking it with your girls while we talk about the most charming, charismatic signs. If you're one of these signs, let us know. When was the last time you used your powers?
Oh! Hopefully for good.
And if it's for bad, I won't judge.
Right, you
I'm
can
a
still tell us.
Scorpio.
I want to know. I just said how I like it.
Let us know because we love hearing y'all's thoughts.
Yes.
If you are watching this around the Thanksgiving break, happy holidays.
Yeah.
We love you guys so much. We're going to link our socials somewhere over here. Follow us. We give you all types of updates on our socials. And we post funny memes, astrology content, shit that just feeds your soul. Yeah. We love y'all so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.